my lovelies, welcome back to my channel and a brand new video. So this is not a vlog. This is me giving you the real, I say real life update. I mean the life update where I'm actually talking about things that I wanted to keep private before that I'm now ready to say, and I just want to get it over with. So I've tried to record this so many times, but my hair just wasn't going how I wanted it, and I know it's a mess and I don't care. I just haven't properly brushed it. I just put it up really quickly and I need to go and brush it and get ready anyway. I'm planning to, as it's not raining and not too hot, to do some painting today. Get the fence finished. Anyway, like I said, today is not a vlog. It's a life update with things that I'm now happy to discuss. Which may get me into trouble because people who I'm talking about, if they watch this, then they're gonna know, and they might, but they don't know I do this, so I don't think they're gonna know. Comments will be turned off, I'm afraid, because I just don't want any dramas in the comment section. I don't really get comments anyway, but just in case this time I actually do. Anyway, so for years and years, a lot more so recently, there's been people dragging me down, more than one person, dragging me down, talking down to me and the two people I live with, and especially dragging down what we do and how we do things in our house, in our front garden, in our back garden, in the inside. And it's like there's certain people telling us, you've made your bed, lie in it, but they want to tell us how to lie in it, but we don't do that with them. Sorry, I am actually really, it's bothered me. I'm really annoyed. I'm okay. Got my coffee with me. But it's just really, really bothered me recently, to the point where it's constant. It never ever ends. There's always something that we've done or planning to do that's not how they like it. And why can't we do things how we want? We decorated the kitchen. We didn't say that we were going to do it because we get told how to do it, how long it should take us. And we get told, we think this would look nice and it will be expected for us to do it like that. We've done mint green. We've got new handles and stuff for our cupboards that we're gonna repaint at some point, which will be really nice. We did agree on the colour, but we've forgotten what it was now. We have to find a new colour that we were like, that's fine, we can do that. We are slowly doing our front and our back garden, and can I just let you all know and I need to get this off my chest anyway, but can I just mention that we're doing it as slow as we can and getting it done at the pace that we are comfortable with, not because we don't want to rush it. I mean, we don't want to rush it anyway, but because, people in Sorry this world, about that, my phone ran out of memory and it cut me off and I don't know where I was. But I just want to say that we don't have a budget. When certain things happened in the past, some people knew about our financial situation But the ones that didn't, you know that they didn't know what it was like and what we actually went through. Well, what my dad actually went through. To the people that don't actually know because he didn't live with you for a while, I know that you don't really get it, because when you keep saying to him, oh, you can afford more than you think you can, but I know he can't, and I've cried about it many a times. You know, when I keep it real, if I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry. When people, say you can afford more than you think you can. Oh, but you can do this, you can do that. But when he divorced Mum and you the one he lived with, no, you didn't see it like in front of you. The people he did live with until he got his own place after leaving Mum, they saw it, right? They saw the struggle financially. I'm sure my mum struggled as well in her time. That's not my business. But I've seen it firsthand in front of me. I lived with the struggle. I see it for myself. Those people that say you can afford more, they haven't lived with somebody since going through a struggle like that. And I don't think you fully understand what it's really like. I'm sure you've struggled in your time, but not like my dad and not like us. Okay? And I just want to mention that we're doing the best that we can do with very little money that we've actually got. And all three of us that live here, me, Lucas, and Dad, we'll try our blimmin' hardest, but we're still dragged down as if, oh, you can do more than what you're doing. Trust me, okay? Just trust me. If we could do more than what we're doing, if we had the money to pay for someone to do it in a couple of days, a lot faster than what we've managed to do it, we would. Trust me, we would. If we had the money, we would have a much nicer, better house. But the people whoever it was that lived here before us, must have been on a budget themselves. If they weren't, they neglected the house to the point where we've had to start it from the bottom up. We've had to do so much, and we've put as much money as we can afford to put into making this house out, not just how we like it, not just our home, but functional. We've got a gap in the back door. Our blind has fallen down. We're waiting for a free slot with the council so they can get rid of the 2 mattresses that you've seen in videos. The 2 mattresses that have been a vocal point recently. When are you getting rid of them? Oh, are they still there? Oh, it looks like a council house. Why do you have to say stuff like that? Do you know how it actually makes us feel? You don't have to worry. You've got money for cleaners to help you. You have money for a gardener to help you. You have a dishwasher. Not that I'm bothered about that you don't have one. I like doing it myself. It doesn't take that long, and it distracts me from stuff in here. It's a good distraction because I'm focusing on the washing up. So, and it takes a bit of time out my day, but it gives me something to do as well. Occupied. What else? You guys wanted a life update. You guys wanted to know what I wasn't happy to talk about. And you're hearing it now. And to one of you that I know still watches my videos, to the very person that I don't talk to anymore, I just want to say that you helped get us in this financial mess, and you're partly to blame, but then it ultimately possibly cost you to get your own financial mess to the point where you can't afford things. And, well, that's karma. Okay? I'm still not saying who I don't talk to anymore. I'm still not going to do that. But I think you're not stupid. Some of you may have worked it out. But I'm still not going to say. And that's just it. This video's longer than I wanted. But yeah, you don't fully understand until you live with them and see the struggle that they go through. You know, friends of mine that have visited here, you know, they see that we're really trying, and they know that I'm really trying because my two friends, we've spoken about things, and they know what's happened. They know what I've been through, what we've been through, because I've told them. And you know that I love my friends so much, the ones that support me still, even more so, you know. And I will cry in this video because I needed to give you guys a bit more what I hadn't revealed. I know this isn't massive to a lot of you, but this is massive for me to say all this because it might get me in trouble with my family. But I just not keeping quiet any longer. I've kept this quiet about how it's all made me feel for far too long, and I need to let it out. It's one of the things I'm discussing in my therapy, to be honest. I can't leave it out. The reason why certain people are more proud of other people in my family is because they've got the money to do the things that we don't have the money to do. And that's it. You know, I'm sure they've had their own struggles in life. I'm sure they've had moments where they've gone, this is a big struggle. But I don't want to say, oh, it's a competition, we've had it worse, we're the winners, yay. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying the life update that I didn't want to talk about, and I'm needing to let out how I feel. And I've not said how I feel publicly ever, and I think it's about time I did. But yeah, I just want to remind you all that doing this is okay. It's up to you whether, because you could do a video yourself like this, let it out, but you don't even have to post it. You could just feel good that you've let out how you feel, but you've not hurt anyone because you've not posted it. I'm gonna post it because you guys want to know that I'm still keeping it real, which I am. Some of you thought that you've not been seeing the real me. You have. Just you've seen a bit more of a happy me. But this is the me that's not happy, and you get to see this. But yeah, I also want to mention that we are loving our house. This is our home. We love home, but we're doing what we can when we can with money that we've got, which is not a lot. And it's all very well saying to me, oh, but get a job again then. I'm not mentally fit for work right now. I'm really, really not. And when I'm better, I can't wait to go to work because I love working. It's the most rewarding thing, and working to earn my own money feels amazing. But when you're mentally not ready to work, trying to explain that to the same people that are dragging me down, I know is not going to work out. It's not going to go down well. I know I'm going to get told I'm making excuses. I know I'm going to get told that I'm just lazy and I can't be bothered. That is so far from the truth. I don't know how else to tell you all that. I got so much in here that you would never believe. You want to see the real me? Here it is. The comments are staying off, but I just want to say one last thing before I end this. Please let it out like I've just done, because you're going to explode if you don't. And if you go any longer feeling the way you feel and not letting it out, you could let it out in a way that you might regret. Crying doesn't hurt people. It doesn't hurt or break things, items. Crying's good. Men, women, whoever you are, if you're feeling like this or in any way, please cry. I realise I keep picking this up and I'm not drinking any. There's so much going on, I don't even realise I've not had a sip. I love my coffee, that's unusual. From my favourite mug in the world. We're not doing brilliant, but I don't care. You're my team. But no, I want to say one more thing, but I don't know how it's going to go down. But I'm going to say it. And what I'm about to say might hurt some people, but I need to say it because I'll explode if I don't. I feel like I'm probably the only one, apart from Lucas and possibly my brother, who only really knows and understands my dad. And people think they know him, but they don't. And he's my world. I love and care for him a lot. And when I see him like this, it does break my heart. And I don't like seeing him like this because he's too nice of a man to feel the way he feels. And he's part of a men's mental health group called Man Gang, who are amazing and they make him happy. But some people, I know deep down, don't like that he's a part of them because a lot view life the way he does, and certain people that we know don't agree with how he views life. But how he views life, it's not harming or hurting anyone. Just because it disagrees with how you view life doesn't mean the way he views things is really bad, because it's not. Okay, it's not bad at all. And I agree with how he views life. I really, really do. But when people say, oh, but I want you to be this way, I want you to be that way, stop telling him how to lie in his bed. You told him that he's made his bed, he should lie in it. You can't tell him how to do it. You can't say to him, I want you to be this and that. You know, I want you to fit in society by doing what the culture wants because it will make me happy. It's not about making you happy anymore. He's got to make himself happy. And if he's not happy with himself, how could he make you and someone else happy? I'm not being funny, but you know, he needs to be happy with himself. And I need to be happy within myself. And the effort that I try and go to cheer him up, to make him happy, and other people that need it in my life right now. But I've done so much of trying to cheer everyone else up that I neglected and forgot about myself. And it's got me to the point where I've been needing for weeks to contact my doctors and I'm scared, and I haven't done it because I'm worried that if I put myself first, that someone else that I haven't put first is going to go downhill. And if I feel like I've neglected them, I'm going to really regret helping myself. And this is the real update of what's going on that I've kept from you. Not because I've lied, but because I've not been ready to talk about it. Oh, and if you're ever in my situation, please ignore what has just been said. Ignore everything in your head and just say, F you. I'm making that appointment. I'm going to the doctors and I'm putting myself first because as much as I care enough to help everyone around me that's struggling, they would want me to sort myself out. They wouldn't want me to neglect myself. And to the person that sees me like this and tells me, get a grip, get the help you need so you can work again and support people, that's not the way to help them. It just makes me worse, to be honest. And saying, get a grip, grow up, stop acting like a child. Showing your emotion and crying is far from acting like a child. It's just showing your emotion and crying, and there's nothing wrong with that. And that shouldn't influence how someone feels about you. You know, it really, really shouldn't. If you're from TikTok and you're watching, now you can see that I've shown you a lot of support, but honestly, now you can see that I really am struggling. You guys know I've had stuff in my head, but I've never actually, until right now. I'm going to end it here, probably so I can cry my eyes out again. And then I need to wash up and start painting the fence in the garden and really trying to get the garden up together because I want to, not because people have said, oh, you haven't done this and that yet. I genuinely want a nice garden. Me and Dad, we're not gardeners, and Lucas did do some work at Hilliers for about 6 months, and we're having the help with how much that he knows and has been taught, and it's really good. And I listen to his every word, and blood, sweat, and tears, and I'm blinding all the way, but we're getting it done. Anyway, I'm ending it here. Oh, and I don't know when I'll be back. And it's not a case of I'll see you tomorrow. It's a case of I need to contact the doctors, actually blim and sort myself out, and then I can come back properly because I've been using this as a distraction and I've been using this as an excuse that, oh, I've got to do this and that for my YouTube or whatever. And then, you know, to the point where I've put the doctors off and put this first. And I need to not do that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you understand that sometimes this happens a bit more often. Anyway. I've said how I feel. It wasn't out to offend anyone. I'm at this point where I don't care if I offended someone. I needed to say how I felt, and that's just how it is. Yeah. I'll see you guys at some point soon. Bye, everybody.